A walk planned around some massive lake, so we'll take you along for that, see if there's a bit more to this city than just the touristy places, because pretty much everything is always in the old quarter, and we're basically walking in what would be the opposite direction, so we'll see sort of what it turns out as. But just walk through like endless streets again of just, oh my god, it's a fat dog. Just endless streets again of just traffic and honking. Bearing in mind it's about 9:10 in the morning. But it's like we've just transitioned from like old quarter to, I don't even know, just like you can actually, unlike in the old quarter, you can actually walk on the pavement, so they're not chock-a-block with people, stalls and motorbikes. Because walking on that road is so sketchy. Alright, we're gonna go for it, let's see what happens. And it's literally that, just, well, everywhere. This is quite cool. Loads of gym stuff. Kind of goes all the way around. I think most of the time people sort of use it sort of in the evenings rather than in the morning. Because they're all on their stools or hard at work. That's nice little. I think that's probably like the first pet cat I've seen in ages. I'll be honest with you, I've got no idea where we are. I'm not probably going to know where any of these places are because I can't read Vietnamese, but I have got my watch on and I'll have my Strava on, so at the end I will be able to see exactly where I've walked. Look, big old statue here. Like, well, you've just seen there's about 6 or 7 cars, but it's just going on and on and on, just full of flowers. I think, I don't know why, but everyone here always seems to do like photo shoots, so when you walk around like some of the touristy parts, you'll see like Vietnamese blokes like this with just like massive cameras. And they'll do like a photo shoot with like paying customers, I guess. So I don't know whether the flowers are sort of part of the whole business plan. I guess they probably are, really, aren't they? But it's a bit different. But keep walking on. This is what I mean. This is going to be the pavement that you can walk on, but it's like 2-3 rows of motorbikes stopping you from... Right, we've made it to this lake. To be honest, it doesn't look as big as I thought, so unless that bit there in the middle is like a sort of middle part and you cross over, I don't know. This place is just a bit weird, if I'm honest. When we came here last year, we spent 3 weeks in total in Vietnam. We did south to north, and by the time we got into Hanoi, we literally just said, like, we don't enjoy it, let's go. So we got a flight back to Thailand. We sort of vowed that we wouldn't ever return, but as you'll see in one of the previous videos, Thailand is just being battered at the minute by rainy season, and I don't particularly want to be spending loads of money on, 2-3 weeks if it's just going to rain most days. So I didn't really have many options to sort of do. Bar Vietnam, and it is pretty cheap, to be fair to it. following the path round the lake, that bit that sort of was a bit like a bridge, that was literally only an actual bridge. The other side of the lake, I've checked again on Google Maps, it's like 5 times the size. But that land bridge thing, you can't walk across it. So I've had to like go out slightly and then try to come back round. And I know the lake's on my left, but there's just no other roads that sort of now lead down to it. And we're just sort of back on this kind of main road. So this is where I'm actually meant to be walking around. As you can tell there, it's much larger, and luckily for me there is a nice little road that, well, it stretches this bit. I highly doubt it'll go around the rest of it, but that would be nice because there's not been one car on here, just bikes. But in order to get in the first place, I've walked for pretty much about an hour. I've taken one slight little long term, that's only like 5 minutes, but look at that. Skyscrapers in the distance. Nobody actually on the water itself though. There are a couple people fishing from the side. Did see one bloke earlier. He was up to like his knees in the water. Splashed himself and filling up some cartons. So I don't know how I feel about doing that in there, because I'd imagine all the sort of pipes and whatnot probably will lead either in or out of that lake. So yeah, probably not the nicest water to be frolicking around in. That looks like that'd be a quality place for a little five-a-side. What on earth is going on here? There's even one out there. Well, that isn't concerning at all, is it? Gross. Must have like been poisoned or something. So we've walked 8 kilometres so far. Whew. Probably got another 8. Let's do this shortcut. We've got like another 8 or 9 to go, I would have thought. Chloe's now, she was going to go get a hair treatment, because I must admit the barley water sort of killed it off a little bit, bless her. She's going to get a hair treatment, but I don't think she trusts it being a blonde, so instead she's going to go get her nails done before we get to Tokyo on Friday. And if people are watching this and they're thinking about going to Tokyo, please be prepared. It is extortionate. 3-star hotel rated like 5.5 on booking.com. It's £460 for 4 nights. And this hotel, A, it's the cheapest, B, it's the closest to the Shinjuku area, which is like, I think, well, I'm led to believe is where everything is. You can't check in until 2, oh, that's not a problem, they'll take your bags and just wait till 2. No. Apparently, you can't do that. In the reviews, everyone was like, so stupid, I've had to walk around my bags for 8 hours because the hotel refuses to accept them. So that's not going to be fun, because we arrive in Tokyo, should arrive at 8 AM. Let's say by the time we sort of get through customs, get all the way from Narita Airport to Shinjuku, let's say another like what, 2 hours total, that's still going to be like, what, 10, 11 o'clock at the latest. I'm going to have 3 hours of wandering around with our 40 litre backpacks on, which are filled to the brim with all our clothes for backpacking and in Australia. Plus we've both got smaller backpacks, just for like electronics and stuff, and like just like quick grab things rather than the clothes, which is going to be a nightmare. I'm sorry, but like, why park there? You literally got all these little dirt piles where, you know, everyone else has seemed to park, yet that one decides to go straight across, like straight across the actual walking pathway. It's just more and more dead fish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is that another one? There's a little one, 9. What on earth is going on? So I've just googled about what on earth are so many dead fish in Hanoi's lakes. It says here, oxygen depletion, pollution, weather and hot weather. Apparently in 2018, thousands of dead fish were found in the West Lake, Hanoi's largest lake, which is this one. Water samples showed the oxygen index was 0 and the ammonia index was 24 times higher than permitted levels. Authorities installed aeration devices, sterilised the lake and mobilised environmental police to stop waste dumping. So essentially all those dead fish are just in there because of pollution and dumping of waste in the city, and there's still people here that are fishing the lakes. Oh, this is something that I saw in Lombok. People, and then they got all these like little birds in cages. In Lombok it's a little bit more animated. They're all sort of cheering, whether these guys have been, and now they're just having a little bit of a break. But I don't know, is it like betting on like pigeon racing but with little birds, or they're just for pets and like they're rating it on maybe like beauty? I don't know. So I'll have to Google that as well at some point. So over there you can actually see where was the other end of the land bridge. So essentially I've walked, obviously that little loop there the other side, all the way around there, it goes around that corner, all the way around here. It's been a long one. My shirt's like, well, my vest is just damp with sweat. Probably seen about, what, 5 other tourists, maybe tops. They just don't come this way. If you're in Hanoi and you're a tourist, like you buy it and around sort of the old water, and this is just very much like the locals' place, I guess. I don't know if the camera can pick it up there, but there's a little thing wriggling. It looks like a little water snake. So we're back at that place, which is what, 10 minutes from where we started. It turns out it's 15 kilometers and a 2-hour 50 walk. Obviously with getting back to the hotel, what, an extra kilometre max maybe. But I've bought 2 travel pillows. Me and Chloe have both managed to lose ours in the month that we've been travelling so far. And I saw a TikTok which was saying that we've all been wearing our travel pillows the wrong way round. So apparently you're meant to like swap it back to the other side. And the reason being is when you try and sleep like that on a plane, you don't have a neck pillow, you probably notice you sort of pull your head back up instinctively. So you put it around the other way, so that side is where your neck is. And apparently it's meant to help you sleep. But yeah, I'm going to end the Strava walk there. I'll put the Strava up somewhere as well, so you can see the route that it ended up sort of taking. And then in the next clip I'll just show you quickly where band meter 25 is. This is band meter 25, we're stopping at food, just getting a regular band meet.